Can dad's drinking affect the baby's development during pregnancy? You may have seen in the news recently that a study found a relationship between father's drinking and birth defects. At first, this sounds very alarming. However, let's dig a little deeper into what the research really says. Here's the letter that was published earlier this month in JAMA Pediatrics. First, let's talk about its strengths. It's a very large study with more than 500,000 couples included in the analysis. Another strength is that the researchers minimized bias by adjusting for confounding factors. This means that before they reached any conclusions about the effect of paternal alcohol use or father's drinking, they took into account other important factors like the mother's age, the mother's medical history, and the mother's use of substances. However, the study has some distinct limitations. The largest being that it's not a clinical trial, and the results are associations. Have you heard the phrase correlation, not causation? You might remember it back from school. What it means is that there's an association or a correlation between father's drinking and birth defects, but it doesn't prove that father's drinking causes birth defects. Another way to think of this, correlation, not causation, is that ice cream sales and crime are correlated with each other. When ice cream sales go up, so does crime. However, one doesn't cause the other. People buying more ice cream doesn't lead to more people participating in crime. A third factor, in this example, most likely weather, hot weather, explains the association or correlation between the two. So it's not ice cream sales leading to more crime. It's that the hot weather is causing more people to buy ice cream, but it's also leading to an increase in crime. So while this is a very large study and its results shouldn't be discounted, we also need to talk about what the proof actually is. There's still not enough data to prove that paternal alcohol use or father's drinking causes birth defects. But what we do know is that drinking less or completely abstaining from alcohol can be a healthy choice for partners. There are many health benefits linked with drinking less alcohol, and it can also be a way to be supportive of their partner choosing an alcohol-free pregnancy. Pregnant people who have a supportive partner are more likely to give up unsafe behaviors like drinking alcohol. This can improve the health outcomes of both the mother and the child. We also know definitively via 50 years of research that prenatal alcohol exposure, when the pregnant person drinks alcohol, can cause a variety of serious and long-term effects such as brain injury. While Proof Alliance will continue to monitor the research about paternal alcohol exposure and share any new findings with you, we want to really emphasize what more than 5 decades of research has already proven. Prenatal alcohol exposure can cause a range of serious effects, and there's no safe amount of alcohol during pregnancy. For more information about how partners play a role in preventing FASD, visit the fact sheet on our webpage called FASD and the Role of Fathers. For more information about how partners play a role in preventing FASD, visit the fact sheet on our webpage called FASD and the Role of Fathers.